Hey FT, welcome back to my channel. I hope you and yours are doing incredible today. My name is Kiki. It's your first time in here. I really thank you so much for spending the time with me. Please hit the subscribe button if you're yet to do so, and also the notification bell so you can be informed whenever I upload a new video. Now today's video is quite different. I have curated the best Black Friday fragrance shopping list for you. I don't want you to stress looking for a fragrance to buy right now for the Thanksgiving holidays, for a celebration happening during this season. No, I have done the work, curated the best fragrances for you to get that will have you smelling the best in any room, in any party, and wherever you go to. But the best part is I have identified where you can get these fragrances at the best deals. You're not going to pay full price with any of these. Listen, we don't spend all our money here trying to smell good. No, we always look for the best deals, and the best deals are now. Now, if you'd like to know what these fragrances are that will have you smelling the best and where to get the best deals, of course, why don't you get settled, get hydrated? Let's get into the video. Get your pen and paper. You're gonna need it for sure. All right, I'm going to start off with Une Nuit Nomade, a brand that I love so much. They're based out of France, but I have so many of their fragrances. They ship super fast. That's probably one of the reasons why I have a lot of their fragrances. And they are well priced, but hey, we still want good deals. Now, some of my favorite fragrances from the brands that will have you smelling incredible are Summer Oriental. This is a boozy, chocolatey fragrance. It has cacao here and patchouli working together to make you smell absolutely delicious in such a very sexy way. The way the patchouli really dominates this fragrance makes this so intensely good. There's also rum bringing in the booziness here as well. If you're a fan of cypriol oil, that is such an intense note that adds that pizzazz to fragrances that will have you standing out. You're going to find that in Summer Oriental as well. This is one of their most underrated fragrances, but I tell you, it is one of the best. It gets me a lot of compliments. So if you love your cacao, if you love your boozy notes, you're going to fall head over heels in love with Summer Oriental. And look at the color of this juice. It just gets better and better. It gets darker and richer as it stays in your collection. I've had this for a while. Now, this is what the 100 ml bottles look like, and to me, this is perfect, okay? The fragrances are so easy to spray and easy to wear. That's what I love about Une Nuit Nomade fragrances, okay? So this is one of the ones from the brands that I'll recommend you to get, and it's perfectly unisex. Men can easily wear this and smell so good. Similarly with women, you will smell incredible wearing Summer Oriental. Next from the brand I love and will recommend is Jardin de Misfa. This is a beautiful feminine fragrance. It's all about your rose petals, your jammy rose, your rose water, and the dense, succulent, juicy dates. This is one that smells sweet in a grown way. This fragrance will get you all the compliment. This is you smelling like a well taken care of woman, a trophy wife, a belle of the ball. That's what Jardin de Misfa smells like. So if you love your rose water, your rose petals, and dates for that sweetness, you're going to love Jardin de Misfa. It's a fragrance so good that I already have a 100 ml backup bottle sitting in my collection waiting for me to devour. So it's so good. I 100% recommend. Very, very feminine fragrance. You need to get your nose on. There is an Extrait de Parfum version of that. That one is stronger. This is strong, but that one, of course, intense performance. And finally, Sugar Leather. If you don't know this one, this is a viral hit from Une Nuit Nomade. This is your caramelized leather and cinnamon. This is delicious. The caramel, the cinnamon are the stars of this fragrance. This is so good and long lasting. Now, this is within the family of Angel Share, or Soma by Noemi, or Oriental Enigma by Alexander J. If you know those fragrances, you will be understanding of what Sugar Leather is around the lines of. Not necessarily juice, but they're similar in the way they smell. Sugar Leather, I completely recommend. This is, of all the three of them, Jardin de Misfa is my favorite of them, and then Sugar Leather, and then Summer Oriental. three fantastic fragrances. Une Nuit Nomade, fast shipping, especially from Paris. It comes to me in record time whenever I order directly from them. You can also get them on Lucky Sands, 50 mil, I believe, and some other retailers. However, the brand is offering a really good sale. It says there's a holiday offer where you buy 2 and get 3 of the 25 ml bottles. This is what it looks like. Trust me, this is not little because Une Nuit Nomade fragrances last really long, okay? So you getting 3 for 2 is a good deal. So typically the 3 would have cost you 135 euros, but you're going to be getting them at 90 euros, which is a steal for me. So basically 30 euros for each 25 ml bottle. So the 3 I recommended to you, I would say get them in your 25 ml bottles, and trust me, you will not regret it. You have variants, which I love. So you're having your caramel, your leather cinnamon here, you're getting your patchouli and your boozy notes here, and you're getting your rose. So you have a variant that you can use to explore and understand what the brand is about, and you're not going to regret it. So again, you're getting 3 25 ml bottles for the price of 2. Get them. A great deal from Une Nuit Nomade, and I'll put the links to this and all the fragrances I'm going to list today in the description. Next is from the brand Lancôme. We all know the house, right? They're a luxury cosmetic brand. They do makeup and skincare and fragrances. They're currently offering a 30% off on all fragrances as we speak, which I think is such an amazing deal. Now, there's so many from the house that I would recommend, but my all-time favorite and a showstopper for me any and every given time is Lancôme Idole Intense. This right here is such an intoxicating blend of roses and citrus notes like oranges and then patchouli with some vanilla. This is so sexy. This is a compliment magnet. You will smell like a woman who has bloomed into such an effortlessly chic lady. Like, you smell so impeccable. You smell so good while wearing this fragrance. I always get compliments with it. This one just draws people to you. There's something about this fragrance that smells delightful in the air, and it is so long lasting. Idole Intense is one of my longest lasting designer fragrances ever, I promise you. And this is worth getting a backup bottle of. Now, if the Intense is too strong for you, then you can get the original Idole that has less of patchouli. I don't even think there's patchouli in there. It's more about the roses and the vanilla. But with the Intense, I get heavy doses of patchouli and it smells so sexy in the air. This constant showstopper, constant compliment magnet, and if you wear it for any event, you will be noticed immediately. So this I recommend from Lancôme, 30% off directly on the website. Next is Beverly Hills Perfumery, and this is a retail store here in California, Beverly Hills, of course, and I just love shopping with them. I go into the store, it's just a beautiful experience, and I have a few fragrances that I recommend you get directly from them because they are currently offering a 20% off their fragrances, all right? So you can get, for example, Boadicea, the Victoria's fragrances. And you know, those are sort of hard to come by here in the States, but they carry some of the latest and greatest from that brand. I recommend you get Bodacious by Boadicea. That is your fluffy, sweet cherry fragrance. Even if you don't love the note of cherry, you will adore this one. You will smell so good. And it is one of the longer lasting fragrances from the house of Boadicea. So I'll definitely recommend it to you. And now is the time to wear such a sweet, beautiful cherry fragrance. I 100% recommend you get that. Next is Sirène. Sirène by Fragrance du Bois. You gotta get this. This is one of my favorite cherry leaning fragrances. It has cherry, it has oud. It smells intoxicating. There is nothing I've smelled like that smells like Sirène. Seriously. The first time I smelled it was at the Beverly Hills Perfumery store during the launch, and it just captured my heart and soul. I was dreaming about it, thinking about it until I took the plunge and I got it. That is such a beautiful gem of a fragrance, and it's so long lasting. It's just worth having. One of the best releases of 2024 in my opinion is Sirène, and you can get that in Beverly Hills Perfumery. Also, I would say you should get these two fragrances from Amouage because they carry Amouage. Guidance, of course. I mean, it's a woman. It evokes that femininity off of you so effortlessly, so beautifully. That is a fragrance you need to have from Amouage. and overture. If you don't have overture, it's a boozy apple pie fragrance that is so powerful, so potent, that has gotten me compliments everywhere. I remember saying that a chef in a restaurant came by to my table and he complimented me. You know what it means for a chef to compliment you? That means you smell fantastic. And he did while I was wearing overture. Now, these 4 fragrances will have you smelling straight up the best. No one will smell better than you while wearing these 4. And you can get them in Beverly Hills Perfumery at 20% off, which is wild to me. Now, the best part is Beverly Hills Perfumery are known to have great customer service. I'm telling you, the first time I ordered from them online, I sent them an email. I'm like, hey, I need this samples. They're like, oh, sure. I was like, I thought they were going to push back, but they're like, no, you get this 4 free samples. I was so happy. I didn't know they were offering 4 free samples. I just took my luck, my chances, and they responded. Now, if you're wondering what the samples are like, they're not like the typical regular Lucky Scent type of samples. This is what they come in, right? So it's, let me see if I'm going to bring this forward. So you have a rich offering. This looks like a 2 ml, 3 ml bottle, and it's usually filled to the brim. So you get your samples in here. Okay, so I got mine. I have about 4 sitting in here. And if they're not packaged this way, they give you the samples that typically come from the fragrance house. Depends on who or what brand you're requesting for. So my recommendation is, when you're ordering, mention the 4 free samples you want and that they have within their collection. So the brands they have in their collection are where they can get you samples from. Of course, they can't go looking for some random thing they don't carry. So Beverly Hills Perfumery, I recommend. I don't have any affiliation to them. I just love their service, and I think you should shop directly from them to get 20% off and your 4 free samples. Next up is YSL Beauty, another favorite house of mine, a designer brand, of course, that has delved into the world of fragrances. Right now, they're offering up to 30% off site-wide. So you can get your hands on, the YSL Baby Cat, which is just a classic. It's your spicy vanilla, so sexy, so sensual, a beast mode vanilla fragrance, a unisex vanilla fragrance, a compliment pulling vanilla fragrance. You gotta have that in your collection. Also, for those who love Black Opium, yes, it's a forever classic. You can get your hands on that with YSL Beauty directly from the site at up to 30% off. And for men, there are so many other offerings. I'm going to list them in the description. But ladies, if you have Baby Cat and you have Black Opium, you're good to go. You're good with your YSL collection, in my opinion, because these 2 are the standouts and will have you smelling better than any other person. Men love Black Opium for some reason. On women, Black Opium is your vanilla with a little bit of coffee. It smells sweet, it smells warm, and it smells so seductive, especially in the air. That's a perfect date night fragrance. And when you wear it for like a holiday party or just to go out, you will get compliments for sure. And Baby Cat, cold weather approved. Anytime you wear it during the fall or winter, just know that you will be one of the best smelling people in the room. So definitely get your hands on these 2 from YSL Beauty. They're offering it right now at up to 30% off directly on their website. Another design brand I have to mention to you is Viktor Rolf. They've made all the flower bomb fragrances we love and adore. But my favorite right now is a new release, which is Flower Bomb Tiger Lily, which is a flanker of the original. This is your creamy mango and coconut milk fragrance. It smells so delicious. It still has the orange blossom tiger lily flowers in here, making it such a juicy, creamy, floral, fruity fragrance that is so feminine, so beautiful on its own. This is just a special tropical fragrance to me, and I love it. This seems to be my favorite of the whole Flower Bomb line, to be honest with you. I think it's so special, and I love the color of the bottle. It's like a orangey, pinkish color that stands out anywhere. It will make for a perfect gift, actually, for any woman in your life or even for yourself. It smells so good. So that currently right now is being sold at up to 50% off on the Viktor Rolf website. You cannot beat that price at all. That is wild. And Viktor Rolf made this fragrance this year. It's been pretty hard to get a deal on it. So you getting up to 50% off, I think is a steal. So check that out on the website. Now, if you have a partner in your life, a man, you should get him the Spice Bomb Extreme. That is a classic of theirs. That is your vanilla tobacco spicy fragrance. It is along the lines of tobacco vanilla, but to me, I think it's better. This one pushes the envelope with that combination of vanilla and tobacco. It's not, it just stands out, especially. And I know it's geared towards men, but this is one of those still your man's fragrance as a woman. It smells so good on women as well. It's one of my favorites. I love it so much. I don't have the bottles out here because there's a lot going on here, but I'll tell you, these two I recommend in a heartbeat. So you get Tiger Lily for yourself and you get Spice Bomb Extreme for your man. Together, you both wearing these two fragrances, you both will be the best smelling couple in any room during the holidays. Get this for yourself at up to 50% off directly from the Viktor Rolf website. And finally, I got 3 fragrances from the house of Lattafa you must get right now. Trust me, these fragrances will have you smelling incredible. You will smell phenomenal, and these will last all day. They project non-stop. The compliments will keep pouring in all day, every day, wherever you go to. So I always recommend you shop directly from Lattafa USA or beautyhouse.com. Now, I have 2 separate codes on this website. Again, sometimes it's between 5% to 10%. The first I recommend to you is Peace and Love. If you do not have Peace and Love in your collection, oh my gosh, you're missing out. This is a one-to-one alternative to Soy Malaki by Drie Van Noten. When I tell you that this fragrance, no one can tell the difference. And in fact, this performs better than Soy Malaki. This is a beast of a fragrance. This people will smell everywhere, non-stop. It's so good. It is incredible how Lattafa was able to create this fragrance. It is so long-lasting. This will take you a while to get through the bottle, and I think this would also make a fantastic gift because this is one you can wear year round. Getting it right now will be just amazing for you. Wear this during the holidays, you'll get compliments. This is what getting in your collection right now. If you don't know what this smells like, it is your black currants and your cacao. It smells very smooth and silky. It's a little bit fruity, and then it settles into that nutty base from chestnut. It is a fruity floral fragrance that is quite addictive. The more it settles into your collection, the better it becomes, the better it blooms. It's a fragrance that will have you smelling like money. You will smell like the it girl while wearing this fragrance. Trust me, as a woman, no one will smell better than you while wearing Peace and Love. I'm serious. I know I say this all the time, but with Peace and Love, there's something different about it. The original fragrance is so unique and in its blend, and you're getting the exact same juice with a better performance in Peace and Love. You should not sleep on this fragrance. It is so good. One of the best releases from Lattafa in 2024. Top 3 on my list, and you gotta have this in your collection right now on Black Friday. Get this. Oh my gosh, you have to get this. Seriously, it is so good. The next recommendation has to be Artisan Ethnic. Listen, if you love your sweet, sugary, rum, caramel fragrance that is just a delight for a gourmand lover, this is Artisan Ethnic. This is Lattafa's take on Sugar Addict by Born to Stand Out. Now, I'll tell you something. The original fragrance, Sugar Addict, smells like a blend of Angel Share and Milk Plus by Commodity. So think about those 2 fragrances coming together. That's what you're going to get in Sugar Addict, and that's what Artisan Ethnic is about. So you might say this reminds you of Camera a little bit. You might say this reminds you of Milk Plus a little bit. The merger of those 2 worlds is Artisan Ethnic. This is so good. Trust me. Beast mode, compliment magnet. I love wearing this on its own. I love to layer it with any and everything. I cannot stop wearing this fragrance. This one, everyone will smell you. Everyone want to know what you're wearing. Everyone want to buy it when you're wearing this fragrance. Men, this smells good on men. Women, this smells good on women. This is incredible, a phenomenal creation. This is so good. I just want you to smell fantastic. That's why I'm passionately talking about these fragrances. And for the price point, you cannot beat this fragrance. It smells divine. You have to love your sugary notes. You have to love your sweet fragrances. You have to love your powerfully performing scents to truly enjoy this one. It's boozy, it is sweet, it is rich, it is potent. Everything and more you're going to get with Artisan Ethnic. This is so good. Get it right now. And last but not the least is Teriyaki Intense. Do you see the dent I have made here? Can you just see how, okay, good. That's to tell you I don't play about this scent. This right here is your spicy, boozy fragrance, your plum liqueur, your cinnamon, your saffron. This is intoxicating. This will envelop the room you're in. It sticks to any and everything. Boy, have I had so much fun wearing this fragrance. It is so good. It is not sweet, but it has a sweetness to it. It is so rich. You know what I love to do? I just love to spritz this one here, two here, and it will just push up my clothes. And then when things touch it, they just smell like it nonstop. It's like it has a pull to it that it truly is intense. This is what a man will wear and he will smell like Idris Elba. If a woman wears this, she's going to smell like Rihanna. Like you have that innate sexiness that is not hard to just come off of you. You're born with it, basically. That is how Teriyaki Intense makes you smell and feel. This is a confidence booster. Whenever I wear this fragrance, I know I'm getting compliments. I know I'm the best smelling person in any room. I know I got my ish. That's how I feel while wearing Teriyaki Intense. I've been wearing this nonstop. So get this right now. I'm hearing it's sold out everywhere, but hopefully Lattafa will restock. And if you see it being restocked directly on the website or on Beauty House, please do yourself a favor and get a bottle. A lot of people have fallen head over heels in love with this fragrance. I'm telling you, the naysayers, I don't know why y'all are doing this. This is one of those fragrances that deserve the hype. Seriously, everyone is entitled to their opinions, me being serious, but this is one I would say no for real. You gotta get your nose on it, okay? And this is a fragrance that transforms. What you get at the opening is different from what you get throughout the wear, I will tell you. With Teriyaki Intense, it transforms. The next day you're going to be smelling something else, and the day after and the day after it gets even better. But it's spicy, it is boozy, it is truly intense. It's a dark, deep fragrance that you just gotta get in your collection. This is so good. Now, if you want to even get better performance and just want to get people in love with you and addicted to you, pair these two together. Artisan Ethnique and Teriyaki Intense, you're good to go. You will win best smelling person of the season with this combo. But seriously, these are so good. And my recommendations for you to get from Lattafa, directly from the website, lattafa-usa.com or beautyhouse.com. Like I said, I'm going to list these fragrances and the links for you to purchase with the discount codes I have so you can save your money while smelling good. So thank you so much for spending the time with me. I appreciate you so much. Please like this video, share it with your loved ones, and please do not forget to subscribe to my channel. But before I let you go, do not forget you are a work of art. You are made for more. You are a masterpiece, a beautiful human placed on this earth, and I can't wait to see all that you have to offer. Go out and conquer. You are a star. See you soon. Mwah.